Hello, Centric Entrepreneurs. This is Taylor Elwood, your business wizard, and it is Black Friday. I'm not gonna try and sell you on anything. I know you've probably gotten lots of emails in your inbox with people trying to sell you stuff. You're probably getting bombarded, and I don't know about you, but I hate that too. I think that one of the problems that I see with the sales process a lot of times is that people are always selling, selling, selling. And I get that some people will tell you that in fact when you are an entrepreneur that you always have to be selling, selling, selling. I think though that when you're always selling, 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 you you lose out on something essential to the human equation, and it's namely that you're not you. You're not a person, a human being. You're like a robot at that point. It's just, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. And look, sales do need to happen. But I think that if you set it up right, you can have a process of sales where you can still genuinely be a human being and connect with people and care about people without having to necessarily tell them that they've got to buy whatever it is that you're selling. And that's something I want to remind you of. Right now, right now for some of you, this is going to be a really busy period. You probably are gearing up, if you haven't already, for sales, for products and services. For others, it's a slowdown because, this is the time of year when people aren't necessarily buying as much of a certain something. But no matter what happens, you want to approach your sales process in a manner where you ask yourself, am I treating this person like a human being? Am I connecting with this person? Do I care about them? Or am I just trying to get to their wallet? I observed recently in a newsletter that I wrote from my newsletter list, and if you're not on that, click below on the link to join. I observed recently that I had connected with a bunch of these different online marketers, and I'd gone to this conference and I learned a lot from them. But one of the things that stood out to me is that the only time they email is when they want something from me. They don't email just for the sake of emailing and saying something without necessarily trying to get something in return. There's always something. And I get it. I get it, but I don't like it. I don't think I can't. And I have to wonder if other people really like it either. So it's kind of a complicated thing. So really, I think it's important that if you're going to go out there and sell, that you remember to be human, and that you remember that being human means that you actually try and relate to people and show interest in people, and that you care about people. That you don't just care about this and getting into this. Okay? Yes, we want at some point for somebody to open their wallet up, pull out a credit card or whatever, and pay for something. But we also want to make sure we're actually serving those people and that we're giving them the best possible service. And that can't happen when we're just trying to sell, sell, sell without ever trying to connect with people. This is why when I write, I do write some emails for my newsletters where there is a sale. I also try to write somewhere it's just about something that can help them without necessarily pointing them toward anything else. Or if I do point them towards something else, I want to point them towards something else that's a resource without necessarily, again, expecting them to do anything. And I know that seems counter to what most people say, and maybe it is. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's important for me to connect with all of you on a genuine basis. I care about you. I want you to be successful. And that can't happen if I'm always trying to sell, sell, sell without actually connecting to you in a very real manner. Alright, so that's it. I just wanted to share that, and hope you've had a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a happy holiday season. Of course, you'll see me on here again, but meantime, take care, and remember that, yes, it's important to sell, but it's even more important to be human. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click on the dragon over here.